Hey everyone, and welcome back to another recap here on the channel. Today we're going to be going over the latest episode of The 100, which is in its 6th season. Major spoiler warning though, as this episode features the departure of a series regular, and it looks like they're not coming back. Let's jump in and find out what happens. The episode begins with Octavia, now fully recovered thanks to her trip inside the anomaly. Gabriel asks her what she remembers and she tells him nothing. Gabriel tells her Dioza never came back from the anomaly. He thinks he can help Octavia recover her memory from the time inside. The procedure works quick and suddenly Octavia is alone in some kind of trance state. She opens this glowing red box and suddenly she's back in the bunker looking up from the fighting pit. She can see her former self though through memories and flashbacks of the things that's happened there. Back on board the ship, Abby is still trying to help Marcus come to terms with his new body. On Sanctum, Bellamy drags Josephine through the woods. She's still not cooperating as her body is failing on her. The children of Gabriel take them both, though, as they come into their territory. In captivity, Bellamy asks Josephine about Gabriel. She tells him she's been in love with him for over 200 years, but that for the past 70 he's been trying to kill her. She brushes it off as relationship issues. Bellamy notices Josephine's finger tapping out Morse code again, and she realizes it too. Bellamy speaks to Clark and tells her that he won't let her die. You know, it's funny, I've never really noticed any chemistry between these two until I found out that Eliza and Bob got married in real life like 3 weeks ago. Now suddenly I'm seeing some sparks. I fully believe we're heading into Bellark by the end of the season at this rate. The storyline anvils just keep dropping all over the place. Raven and Marcus wake Idra from her cryo sleep and tell her they need her help. I guess I hadn't noticed that Idra wasn't in this season so far. I suppose there are several other people still in cryo. I just figured everybody was awakened already. Octavia is still trapped inside her head and Pike comes to her in the arena and confronts her for killing him and how much she's changed. Eventually though, she fends him off just as another version of herself enters the arena, this one in full-blood Reyna mode. She faces off against her dark self and wins, stabbing her in the stomach. Raven, Idra, and Marcus come up with a plan to stop the Primes from ever creating another Nightblood. Back in the cave, Josephine taunts Bellamy about his relationship with Clark. She goes through their whole story of love and hate and tells him it's exhausting. The children of Gabriel come into the cave, and after Josephine's punch, they realize that she has Nightblood and that she's a Prime. They want to kill her, but somehow Clark takes control of her own body and takes out the guards. Bellamy tells her to run and find Gabriel and leave him behind. Clark runs through the woods and the Prime guards arrive. She lets them take out the children of Gabriel and then double crosses them. She starts to see Josephine and she tells her to let her take back control. Clark calls Gabriel on the walkie and tells him who she is and that she has Josephine in her head. She takes off on a bike to find him. Octavia has awakened from her trance and she and Gabriel hear Clark over the walkie. Back on board the ship, Raven and Idra take control, stopping the Prime from leaving. Abby runs to find Marcus and sees that he's going to float himself and the Nightblood serum. Abby begs him not to do this. For a second we see Marcus as who he actually is and Henry Ian Cusick reprises the role. Abby continues to plead with Marcus to stay with her, but he tells her that he can't live with himself and neither could she. He tells her he loves her, but they couldn't go on this way, that this is the only way to get their humanity back. Idra pulls the lever and Marcus is shot out into space. The episode ends there, and I can confirm that Henry Ian Cusick has indeed left the show after 6 seasons. He spoke with a few media outlets about this, so it looks like Marcus Kane is officially gone. I have to say that I was kind of looking forward to the new actor taking on this role and seeing what they could do with it, but it didn't work out that way. I'm glad there was some closure for Abby, but I really figure this is just going to deepen the divide between she and Raven. So that's the episode in short. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and if so, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you back again next week. Thanks for watching.